Hello, dear children, dear students. Proposition 13, very cool prop. You gotta really be precise about it, otherwise your imagination is happy and your intellect hasn't seen it. So not your imagination ruling, your intellect ruling using your imagination, okay? Proposition 13. If a straight line stands on another straight line, it creates adjacent angles, either which are right angles, or those two adjacent angles are equal to two right angles, okay? So let's have our given here. Two straight lines, one standing on another. Okay? This line standing on this line. I say that these two angles are either two right angles or they're equal to two right angles. Okay? So now this line is either perpendicular to this line or it isn't. If it's perpendicular, we know, we've shown, that those two angles, adjacent angles, are two right angles by definition, okay? So if it's perpendicular, they're already right angles. If it's not perpendicular, so let's get our perpendicular line there. So if they're not perpendicular, that is to say it's falling off, then they're also equal to two right angles. Let's prove that. I'm just gonna call these things, for the sake of ease, angle A, angle B, and angle C. So I'm talking about this angle, and this angle, okay? And look at the two right angles, angle A and angle BC, okay? Great. We want to prove that this angle, angle AB, and angle C are equal to two right angles. Now remember, the whole trick in Euclid is you want to prove something that these equality here, just look around and see if you can find a middle term. If you can show that this is equal to this and this is equal to this, you got two things equal to the same thing, therefore they're going to be equal to each other. And that's what we're going to do here. It's a very cool little problem. Great. So let's look at this right angle here, okay? We know that this angle is composed of angle C and angle B. So let's call this right angle over here Y, and this right angle over here X, just for the sake of simplicity, okay? So we know that this big old right angle Y is composed of angle B and angle C. The two parts make up that whole. Great. So this angle and this angle are equal to this angle. Great. Let's add this angle to it. So now we know that this angle and this angle plus this angle are equal to this angle and this angle. Because when you add equals to equals, the wholes are equal. We just added this to both sides. Great. But remember then, so this and this and this are equal to this and this. That is to say, this and this and this are equal to two right angles. Hold that thought for a minute, okay? That angle C, B, and A are equal to two right angles. Now we're going to show that this angle, AB, and angle C are equal to this, this, and this, which were equal to two right angles. That's going to be our connection. Let's do that. Look at this angle right here. That angle is composed of A and B, angle A and angle B, okay? So we know that angle A and angle B are equal to this angle. Let's add this angle to both sides. Now we know that angle A and angle B and angle C are equal to this angle and angle C. Great. But angle A and angle B and angle C were proven to be equal to two right angles. If this and this are equal to angle A and angle B and angle C, and angle A and angle B and angle C are equal to two right angles, then this angle and this angle are also equal to two right angles. Two things equal to the same thing are equal to each other. That might have sounded confusing, like I did a trick of a movement of hands or something, but I just rewatched the video and it'll make a lot of sense, okay? Angle AB and angle C are equal to two right angles because angle AB and angle C are equal to angle A, angle B, and angle C. And angle A and angle B and angle C were proven to be equal to two right angles. So angle A and B together and C are also equal to two right angles. This and this are equal to 2 right angles. So we have shown that any time a straight line falls on another straight line, creating adjacent angles, that those two angles, adjacent angles, are either actually 2 right angles or they're equal to 2 right angles. No other possibility. Thank you. Bye.